benefited from the services that the Wishing Well provides. She says the Wishing Well helps us as foster parents and helps children with a place to shop for items they can call their own. I couldn't be the foster parent I am without their support and unconditional love. So thanks to Tiffany and the Wishing Well Foundation will be receiving today's $1,000 from HSN Cares. Visit HSN Cares page on hsn.com to learn more about all of the charities that have been selected this month. If you are a DIYer, or if you love repurposing, taking something that might be old and making it look like new, we're gonna be giving you a look at our today's special. You're gonna love it. It's coming up at the top of the hour, but later on in the hour, as a matter of fact, at the end of the hour, we've got our Bissell Crosswave. This machine is one of their most popular because it will vacuum and pretty much mop at the same time. I know, it's really cool, but that's what it does. Any of your hard floor surfaces. Stick around for the full presentation as we prepare to demonstrate that for you, but it's 664-983 is the item number. Well, if the thought of painting anything makes you nervous, and you're just thinking, there's no way I can get that professional finish, well, think again, because with our today's special, we're gonna deliver. Let's take a look. So there's Lou Caputo, our special guest expert, and although I love to call him the solutionist, he is no professional painter, but you would never know it. Because with those louvers, look at that beautiful aqua blue color, how quickly and fast he's able to paint. And what's most important, he is getting even coverage and distribution where it looks finished and like a professional did it. This is our Wagner Power Station stationary paint spraying system, our today's special. I think it's fabulous. I tried it a little while ago. I'm buying it today. It's $99.95. It's exclusive to us. It's on 4 flexible payments of $24.95. It will get your projects done 5 times faster than any traditional brush and pan. Did you hear me? 5 times faster than doing it the old-fashioned way. Let me show you what you're gonna get, okay? So, here's your sprayer. It's by Wagner. By the way, I was reading some information and I wanna try to read it to you verbally. Listen to this. Wagner is the #1 consumer brand worldwide that produces innovative tools and applying paints and protective materials for DIYers. And we've been able to secure this value that is completely exclusive. Here's what you get. You are going to get, in today's show, our exclusive offer. So you get the handheld unit itself. You're gonna get the hose itself. The hose is a little over an 11.5-foot hose that comes along with it. And then you're going to get 2 of these spray nozzles. So one will give you a little bit more even distribution for those things like maybe a small project that you're working on. The other one is gonna be for a larger surface, like for example, what Lou is doing, or let's say a privacy fence, or a wall. I wanna do my kitchen cabinets with this. I wanna open up our testimonial talk line. I'd like to know, what project do you have now that you would like to make like new? And when you watch this presentation, knowing that our show is a live television show, and when you see the coverage, how beautiful it finishes, I hope that we can get you excited. Part of the offer that you're getting is up to a $20 value to be able to get some wonderful paints. So that comes with it as well. So Lou, let's talk about what we're seeing on this video, because this is a chance to transform almost anything.
Well, this is showing you all the types of projects that you can do with this. So in other words, you can do the big jobs, you can do the small jobs, you can do jobs where you need a lot of coverage, you can do jobs where you just want to do something very delicate. And what's great about this is you've got total control. You're gonna use less paint. It's gonna take less time. It's gonna take less effort on your part, and you're gonna get much more complete coverage on anything you do. You saw how fastly, I made up a word. You see how quickly, I'm a little tired, how quickly I did these louvers right here. Now, Marlo, in the olden times, this is what we would have done. I would have come down here. I would have got my sloppy little brush like this, and if you count every louver on here, that's how many times I'd be doing this, going in and out of here, okay?
Yes.
And I'd be wasting a lot of paint too, by the way. Plus, we would get the brush marks on here, and it would never look as good as this does. I did this in seconds. Now, I've got a closet that's got bifold doors. It has 4 of these louver doors on there. The last time I painted it before I used the sprayer, that took me half a day.
For sure.
Just to do 4 little doors.
So
this size.
No brush strokes. I wish.
Did it in seconds.
I know a lot of ladies are familiar with airbrush painting.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. It is the most remarkable way to be able to get your makeup done.
To look fine, yeah.
Because it just gives you that fine, undetected detail.
Right.
Well, that's the type of finish that you get with this. And no experience needed.
None, anybody can do this. Right
before the show, they said, Marlo, come back here. Somebody was supposed to like show me. And I just picked it up and then I started spraying.
By yourself?
By myself. And I'm excited. I've got old patio furniture.
Yeah.
That is still in good shape. The bones of it are still good. Yeah. But I want to make it look like new and fresh. And as a matter of fact,
look behind
let's show you, okay?
Yeah. Okay, so now I want you to notice something. So the turbine can sit on the floor all the time. Yeah. You have that 11.5-foot hose. So if you let this sit in the center of the room, you got 22 feet that you can walk from side to side. You could, this paint dries so fast, by the way, because we are injecting the air into it, that you could start on one wall, go all the way around the room, and be ready to do a second coat on that first wall because it's gonna dry that quickly. That's what's amazing about this. So I'm gonna paint this chair here because it is springtime. People are trying to freshen up that,
and whenever you want me to dive in, I'll dive in.
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna start just so you can kind of, you know, watch the way I'm doing this. So now I want you to see, first of all,
pretty color.
You like that? I picked that out. No, I didn't. All right, but I want you to just see how completely I can cover this and how quickly I can cover it. Because, you know, wicker is a nightmare. It really is. But watch how fast I can do one half of the chair. I'm gonna let you do the other side.
No, but how beautifully, I mean, really examine the finish on this.
Yeah.
Because when I was at home, I'm thinking, is it really gonna give me that professional finish? I mean, we're all particular, we're all sticklers.
Now look at that, I'm already halfway done.
Such gorgeous coverage.
Look at that.
And you're gonna get this done 5 times faster than you would with any type of paintbrush or any type of paint. No dripping on this one. So here's what's cool. You have to press the lever in order for the paint to dispense.
Exactly.
So you're in complete control all the time.
You are, and I'll even show you later how we can change the width of the stream that comes out of it, the amount of product that it's putting out. It's totally customizable. I'm gonna turn it on for you. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
And go ahead and paint.
All right.
Look at her go.
I mean, it's no learning curve.
Yeah, you're an expert already.
Get some newspaper out, go to the flea market.
Look at you go.
Look at the garage sales that you have.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just, and there's a level of satisfaction that you get from making something that could be ugly.
Look at that.
And then turning it into
great.
Something beautiful.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question while you're doing that. Is that like really heavy in your hands? Is your arm getting tired?
No, not at all.
No, and the reason for that is the power unit's sitting on the floor, so what you've got there in your hands is only about 3 pounds.
Yes.
That's all that is.
We're gonna turn this off
and
just
notice,
for a moment.
No paint coming out.
That's the best part, right?
Until she pulls the trigger. Don't do it. But until she pulls the trigger.
Oh, that would be fun.
No paint coming out of there. Isn't that great?
I'm gonna ask you to turn this off for a moment.
There you go.
And I'm gonna ask you to walk over with me.
Sure.
I just wanna go over the what you get.
Okay.
I think there's only one more airing of our today's special.
Yep.
This is completely exclusive. Value-wise, if you add the $20 coupon that we're including, I think it's up to a $60 value.
Well, because ordinarily, if you bought this, you would get the what we call the eye spray, which is the larger one with the 45-ounce cup on it, okay? You would get the turbine unit, you get the 11-foot hose, okay? So those are the only things that you would normally get for that price.
So the extra fine.
Yep, $40.
Really?
Yes, this extra, the detail cup right here that you're seeing with the nozzle, that's $40. And then don't forget, you're getting this too.
Right, so look for this in your packaging. And what this, you'll get up to $20 off. So if you're buying, let's say a gallon of paint, and there are a variety of paint brands, you'll get like $5 off a gallon of paint. And if you're buying like a 5-gallon, you get about $20 off. So that's going to be in the inside of it, look for that. So when you add those two together, that's $60. Today it's $24.99. It is exclusive. I'm telling you, I go on Pinterest. As a matter of fact, tonight when I get home, I probably won't go to sleep right away. I get such inspiration from taking something that doesn't cost a lot of money and making it look like $1 million. If you're a crafter or a DIYer, if you love flea markets, if you love garage sales, if you're selling your home, we all know that just putting a fresh coat of paint on your deck, on a fence, right?
Well, and especially after everything's been under snow all winter long and maybe your deck just looks awful. I'm gonna do something most people hate to do. I'm gonna paint a railing, including the spindles, because this could be a nightmare. I'm gonna turn this on. Now, I'm using the detail sprayer, okay? This is the one that you're getting included, the second one that's gonna come with this. And I want you to watch how fine I can do this up here. Let's see, where are you guys at? All right, watch this. Watch how fine the detail is on this. Now, this is the one, Marlo, for your smaller jobs, you want to use this guy because it's going to give you a smoother finish. And you have a lot more control over it. You see that? Look how beautiful that looks. And if I miss the spot, I just go over it again. Now I'm going to start doing the spindles. Watch this.
Oh my gosh, look at how easy. Look at how smooth.
Oh, yeah.
And notice how fast.
Yeah, that's the big deal about this, is that you can do it quickly and evenly with a lot less effort than I would have to do with a roller, than I would have to do with a paintbrush.
So think about the amount of money that you're gonna save. Think about that you now don't have to have a honey-do list because anyone can do this. It's so fast and easy. If the kids are gonna be out for the summer, great way for them to be able to make some extra money. But whether it's your porch furniture, your patio furniture, your louvers, maybe for you, it's a piece of beautiful pottery. Maybe it's a dresser or a nightstand that you'd like to make like new. It could be a dining room table that maybe it has some dings and it looks old, but you fell in love with a beautiful color and you just want to paint it and give it new life. I'm telling you, rather than doing it the old-fashioned way with a brush and a pan, dripping the paint everywhere, sing the brush strokes, use what the pros use.
Look at this.
This is why Wagner is #1, because look at the result.
Yeah.
People are not gonna believe that you were able to do it yourself and the level of gratification that you're gonna get.
Oh, you feel good.
When people go, oh, that looks so gorgeous, I did it myself.
And I did it with one coat too. Now, the neat thing about this is I'm looking at this, I'm thinking like, you know what, I missed the spot under there. Watch what I can do. Just take it, fire it up one more time, and it's simple. I'm just gonna go just like that. And I can feather it in. And that's the thing about this little guy. I can control how much paint comes out of it just by how hard I pull on the trigger, how much force I put on it. Now, watch what I can do, because we call this lock and go, our handle right here, okay? So there's a little tab. I'm gonna push down on this and rotate this. That cup comes off. I don't have to wash this part, okay?
Let me ask a quick question, because I know people might be asking. Is there any type of paint you can't use with this?
No.
There's so many different types of paint.
You can use oil, you can use latex, you can use stains, you could use chalk paint, milk paint if you're a crafter. Now I'm gonna put the larger unit on here. We're gonna do the deck.
And remember, you get them both.
You get them both.
And we do have extras.
Yeah.
So if you're a painting pro, or you think that you're gonna get started with this and you're just gonna paint from one side of the house to the next, ask about some of the additional accessories that are available. So let's talk about cost of painting. If I had to have somebody come out, now I've had my deck painted before, right?
Sure.
And I think the guy charged me a little over, now I don't have a very large deck, but he charged me a little over $200 just to paint my deck.
You got a good deal.
Yeah, but guess what? It's time to paint it again, Lou.
Yeah, well, save yourself a couple $100, do it yourself, and notice how quickly, boom, I did that deck area right there. And here's the nice thing about this. Because the coverage...
Look at how beautiful that is, though. Think, if you're selling your home, any real estate agent is gonna tell you, put a fresh coat of paint. It is the biggest decorating trick of them all. It's the most inexpensive, and it has the biggest payoff.
Absolutely. And the nice thing is, when you're done with the job, there's no fuss, no muss. You can clean this. It comes apart in 5 pieces, the large one, the eye spray, 5 pieces. You use soap and water, and that's all there is to it. 5 minutes to clean this. We give it a little tiny brush if you want to use it in there to get into some of the nooks and crannies. It's so simple. You know, no tools required.
No, you will love it. I'm telling you, it's new, it's exclusive. We give you 30 days. Just ask about the item number, which is 650309. Easy to order, just use any major credit card.
Right.
Maybe right now it's still a little chilly. It could even still be cold where you are. But as soon as the weather warms up, and you get outside and you look at your privacy fence or you look at the deck and you look at your patio furniture and you just want to refresh, right? We all want to be surrounded by really beautiful things. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. As you can see, I mean, just from the wicker chair to the deck that we just did to the louvers, just a little bit of paint with the right tool to be able to just do a total refresh. And it's going to look so beautiful, and most importantly, it's going to be easy. We have our HSN Protection Plus. We talked about Wagner as a company being a global brand. You can always ask about that, but we want to show you this. Yes. Because if you haven't ordered already, I'm telling you, you are missing the boat with this. So demonstrate what we're going to see.
So this is your practice chart. It comes included with it. If you've never used a sprayer before, this tells you everything you need to know. When to pull the trigger, when to let off on the trigger, what directions to go in on this. It's really, really simple. Now, one thing I want to show you before I do that real quick, the front of this right here is fully adjustable. So right now, the way these wings are set, I'm going to be going horizontally. I can rotate that like this. Now the wings are set to go vertically, so I can go up and down just like that, okay? I can adjust the width of the spray just by moving this back and forth, and I can also adjust how much product comes out by moving this ring around. So you've got totally customized to whatever you want to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to follow the chart right here, and I'm going to use our larger sprayer, which we call the eye spray. I'm going to turn on my turbine, and watch how simple this is, all right? So I'm just going to follow this down just like this. Boom. I'm going to just change it to the vertical. Boom. Just like that. Now, it does a nice wide pattern on there, okay? I'm going to switch this out now, just as I showed you earlier. Just take that off like that. See how it just pops off? Put on this one, and now we're going to use the little one. And I want you to see how the detail one actually has a lot more fine spray, okay? And you want to be, and it shows you how far to be away. 6 inches with the big one, 3 to 6 with the little guy. But the harder I pull the trigger, the more that comes out. I can make it really, really light. Boom. Nice. Isn't that nice? I know. Do you want to write your name? Do you want to tag the wall?
Oh, I can.
Yeah, I can. Do it.
All right.
Write your name up there.
Hold on.
Watch this.
I haven't practiced it, by the way.
No, and it's really easy to do.
And I don't have the best handwriting.
Ah, go ahead. There you go. Nice. You're going for the cursive. I like it.
Well, not really. Little close there.
See how much control you're having?
I love it.
Yeah, and the harder you pull the trigger, the more paint is going to come out. The more and that's it. Look at that.
There we go.
Isn't that great?
But I mean, the thing that's, because once, a few years ago, I got the notion, hold on, my little microphone here is falling apart here.
Let's go down to the craft table while you're talking.
So I got this little thing where I wanted to paint my bathroom.
Okay, that happens.
And I'm thinking, how difficult can it be to paint a bathroom?
Actually, I'm going to do this first.
Until I got started. And the one-day paint job turned out to be a week. Because I was doing it the old-fashioned way with the brush and with the pan. And when I tried this today, I'm thinking, I'll never go back and paint that way again. I'll get something like this, tape everything off beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
And that job that took me a week will take me a day. Because remember, 5 times faster. 5 times faster. Look at what Lou is doing. What does your privacy fence look like? Is it old? Is it dirty? Is it a little dated? Maybe it's even time for a new one. Put a fresh coat of paint on it. No one will know. It will instantly look like new again. We're going to go to our phone lines in a matter of moments.
That was stain, by the way. That wasn't paint.
Oh, wow.
While you do that, do you mind if I paint the star?
Let's do it. And let's say hi. Caller, tell us your name and where you're calling from. I'm Marlo, and this is Lou.
Hi. My name is Sherry, and I'm calling from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Hey, Miss Sherry, you're right here in our neck of the woods.
Yes. I am so excited to get this. I have been waiting for this.
Oh, excellent.
So, Sherry, what project do you have in mind to get started with this?
Oh, let's see. I want to repaint my back door. I have a feature wall in my den that I want to change the color on. A couple of projects for the outside. I've seen the shed being done. My yard is huge. I have 2 sheds. I cannot wait.
Sherry, let me tell you something. That I've used this for the first time. And when I came to work today, I was getting my makeup done, and I was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, I really want this, I really need this, okay, and I really don't need it, I really want it, I don't need it. When I got out here, they asked me to try it before the show. The moment you take this out, did you see what Lou just did? Look at how beautiful that is,
Isn't that
Sherry.
cool?
I am telling you, it's the cat's meow. It gives you better results than you can imagine. This was a wise purchase. We're gonna get it out to you. Sherry, connect with me on Facebook. Since we live here, I might be able to come by and help you get some of those tasks done.
That will work, because I have a couple of guys in the house with me, and you know how that goes. I'll get around to it, dear.
Right, we'll put them to shame, Sherry. You call me up.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd love to help you. Well, we're gonna get this right out to you. Sherry brings up a great point. Oftentimes, we have to wait, right?
You do.
I mean, you have to wait.
You do.
The honey-do list is long, and we're depending on others. There is no greater level of satisfaction of being able to take something that could be simple and plain and just add a little special stencil and making it fabulous.
Yep.
Something like this
cool?
at a flea market.
Well,
you could, I mean, make a little extra money if you're creative.
Well, and remember, you can use milk paint on this. You can use chalk paint on this. I mean, there's so many different things you could do.
Cute.
Now, let's talk about upcycling. So if you get something like this and you want to make it look new, watch how quickly I can paint the legs on this. Look at this.
Look at this, Sherry, if you're watching.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is like really great coverage going over the white right there, so I won't have to do this again. I can do one coat, call her done, and that's it. Look at that. Let me do the top right here real quick. Look at that. And it's a very even coverage that's gonna go on here, all the way around. Look how simple it is for me to do. And just like that, where are you guys at? You're over there? Let me come over here. Whoops, come over here real quick. Get this side right here so you can see how great this is gonna look. Look at what I did. In just seconds, and that's ready to go. So that's a piece right there that you could do on your own, and you can do it very, very quickly. Now, we got a few minutes left, so what I wanna try and do is, let's go over the wall here. I've got a stencil over there so that we're gonna do a nice little stencil project over here and make this wall look even better than it does. But look how you can use this anywhere you want to, inside the house, outside the house. Just make sure you're in a well-ventilated room, but then you're good to go. It's so, so easy. Look at that. And you know what? It doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It's actually a lot of fun. And once you get one, you're really gonna wanna use it. Now, take a look at this here. We've got our little stencil. And I'm just gonna like do nice little strokes across here. Nice and easy. And see, I can control the more I pull the trigger, the more product is gonna come out. But that's good, because that product's gonna last me a lot longer. That's the great thing about doing it with air. And it's gonna dry faster. You gotta remember that. My jobs will be done quicker, my product goes further. There's really no downside to doing anything when you're talking about spray painting. And just like that, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Look at that. All right, I think that's done. All right. So how would you do this though if you didn't have the spray painter? What would you do? Let's see what my masterpiece looks like. And voila, ladies and gentlemen, look at how awesome that looks. And that just took me a couple of seconds to do. Now I know what you're saying. You're looking at this going like, Lou, there's a big spot on the wall that's not done. Is there? Come on over here. Real quick, we got about a minute left. I'm gonna show you how fast I can finish this wall. Watch this, if I don't trip over my cord. Here we go. And that's the thing about this. When you need to do a job quickly, this has got the control. This has got the coverage so that you can get it done fast. Remember what I said earlier? That you can do an entire room, all 4 walls, and by the time you're done with that 4th wall, the first wall is dry because you're adding that paint into it, or the air rather, as you're doing the job. Look how fast I can go. Up and down, real simple. It's not heavy. Remember, it weighs less than 3 pounds in the hand. So your arm's not gonna get tired. We're just about done. Look at that. And it's doing such a good job at the coverage, I probably won't have to come back and do another coat. One more pass right here and we'll be done. And we're done. That's it. That's your Wagner paint sprayer. Make sure you get yours before the last show.
Fantastic, Lou. You're hired. The beautiful thing about this is that you're going to be able to do it yourself. It's just that easy and fast. I hope that you're on board and you order our exclusive Today's Special. I believe you will love it. Thank you so much for your phone calls. But if you've noticed, I've switched gears a little bit and they're telling me that my microphone fell off here. So, Amos Jr., you come on over while I get my microphone all squared away.
Hey, everybody.
So this is the famous Professor Amos' son, Amos Jr., and you are here to present to us the Super Fast Drain Cleaner, which is our #1 best-selling solution to those slow drains and those clogged sinks and bathtubs.
That's right.
Over 1 million. Wow.
Doing big things around here.
So you're going to get this set of 2 in the 32 ounces.
That's right.
And with over 1 million sold, tell us what the difference is, because that's a lot of people that have ordered this. What's so fantastic about it?
Well, it's a proprietary formula, and it works off of a term called saponify. There's nothing consumer in our product, so there's no acids, there is no ammonia, nothing that's going to heat up your pipes and crack your lines like those consumer products. So it turns your hair into foam, your grease and oils, and all your soils into a foam. We call that saponify. I mean, let me show you. Take a look at this. When our formula comes in contact with your clog, it goes to work on contact with the accelerated formula. You don't have to wait a day. You don't have to wait an hour. You give it 10 seconds or less to start to activate to go to work. And you can see what's going on already. It hadn't even been 10 seconds or less. It's already turning everything into foam. Last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food. It's hardened and solidified in your drain lines. It breaks all that down into foam. Now, Marlo, that foam breaks down into liquid, and then you run hot water for 5 minutes. You got a squeaky clean drain line.
Oh, wow, that's great. So whether for maintenance or just to be able to clean those drains, it's an important system. And we want to show you, again, how it works.
This is the science right here in an animation form. When our formula comes in contact with your oil by griming your line, hair, food, lotions, or potions, it breaks it down to foam, just like that. We call that saponify. Now, that foam breaks down to liquid. You run hot water for 5 minutes, and you have a squeaky clean drain line. Let me explain. We don't have a drain opener. You know this, right?
Yes, yes.
We have a drain cleaner. It doesn't just open your drain line. It cleans your drain lines. And the benefit for you is your drain lines are going to stay clean for a long time because there's nothing oily or sticky that's going to be left behind to attract that new hair clog.
So that odor that might be coming from the kitchen sink, that slow drain that might be happening in your bathtub or your shower.
That's right.
This is going to be the solution. Most people keep these in stock, by the way. You can buy them and have it immediately shipped. Remember, you're getting 2 of the 32-ounce bottles, or you can secure it on auto ship where you'll get an immediate shipment, and then you'll get 4 additional shipments. But let's compare it to the products that you see on the stores, right? That a lot of us see week in and week out as we do our supermarket shopping.
This smells so bad, okay? I read the ingredients. In most of these products, they say there's acid, there's ammonia, there's bleach, there's animal fats and lies. You pour that down the drain line. They tell you to pour the whole bottle. I just want to let you know, that's a lot of chemicals that are going to be sitting in your drain lines, okay? So that chemicals trickles right past your clog and it sits down here. This unit's called a trap. That's to keep odors coming back up and permeating through your house. But the chemicals are sitting there and they get hot. In a matter of 2 to 3 minutes, they get very hot temperatures of 160 degrees Fahrenheit.
So that's a good question, because you think about using a lot of these drain products that are in the supermarket.
Yep.
How do we really know if they're safe for our systems? So let's talk about those versus this. What type of systems can I use this product on?
This is definitely safe for any application.
What about older homes?
Marlo, if you have an older home with the terracotta clay pipes, or older homes, they have lead pipes too. There's no problem with our formula coming in contact with your drain lines. It's not going to heat it up or crack it. And if you have the newer homes with the PVC drain lines or the galvanized steel drain lines, or even any copper drain lines.
Septics and all that?
100%. Septic tank safe. I use it in the RV tank, the boat tank as well.
Yes, all right. If you have used this, give us a call. We want to hear from you. How many applications am I going to get out of the
Good question for you to know.
Okay.
There's 10 to 12 it'll clear your drain lines 10 to 12 times, okay? All you need, watch this. I'm gonna go right over top of that consumer product. All you need is 4 to 6 ounces. Watch how much I pour. 4 to 6 ounces of our super fast. That's all you need. Let that go to work. My dad always said, see, my dad's Professor Amos. He says, son, let the product do the work. Work smarter.
And not harder.
That's it, right?
Oh, sorry, you were looking at me. I didn't know what I was. So here's one of the things that I noticed too.
Yeah.
I noticed that when you're using this product, it doesn't have an offensive odor.
That's right.
That's a big deal to a lot of us.
100%. Yeah, those consumer products that you buy from the store, they tell you on the back of there, they say you got to leave the room. Open the windows and leave the room.
And we blacked out the label, but those are all the things that they warn you against. So use our #1 best-selling drain solution. Yep. Get this as an immediate shipment if you're having a problem now, or get it to get in front of a problem that, not if, it's when it will happen.
100%.
And you can see, we call it super fast because so many of you are always so impressed with how quickly it works. Let's show you the results.
Yeah, okay, so when it's done breaking down, Marlo, you give that 10 minutes to break down. You can even let it sit overnight to break down, but then you're gonna run hot water for 5 minutes and it'll clean that drain line. Just look at how squeaky clean that is. There's nothing sticky in there. There's nothing oily in there. I wanna do it one more time for you. If you're just tuning in, check this out. Squeaky clean, you let the product do the work, you let it break it down, and then you're gonna run hot water. It's so easy. It's like a 2-step method. You pour it down the drain lines, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then you rinse. Look at how beautiful the inside of your drain lines are gonna be.
Our testimonial talk line is open. We wanna hear from you. You've made it #1. Over 1 million of you have ordered. 1 million bottles have been shipped. This product is different. Certainly, there are home improvement stores that are out there with lots of other brands. We're not knocking the other brands.
Look at that.
We just want you to know that since over 1 million people have ordered this product here at HSN, why it's different, why it might be better for you. And if you haven't tried it, give us 30 days. This is a product that when those of you that tried, again, share your stories with us. Don't be shy. We want to hear from you. Tell us the difference in what we're seeing here.
Okay, any consumer product like that, it's going to take, it tells you to wait a day, or some applications take longer than that for you to see anything. See, Superfast has the accelerated formula, so it starts to work on contact to break things down.
When do we want it to happen? Now.
We want it to happen now. You don't want to wait a day. We don't want to wait a day. We don't want to wait an hour. You want something that goes to work on contact. You're going to see these results in 10 minutes. You'll hear the drain lines burping and gurgling, and then you'll hear that suction sound that you want to hear when something goes down.
So when is the best time to use this? Walk us through step by step.
What I would want you to do professionally, do it at night, okay? You start, if you have a 2nd or 3rd story home, start upstairs, let it work its way down through the plumbing. It'll work its way all the way down into the basement area. And then in the morning, you can run hot water for 5 minutes down the kitchen sink, down the drains, in the bathroom, in the tub and everything. And then you'll have squeaky clean plumbing on the inside.
Well, squeaky clean, I always love when your dad, and if your dad is watching, hi, Professor Amos,
hey, Dad.
When your dad would go, squeaky clean.
Hold on, can I do that for you?
Yes.
Squeaky clean.
Oh, awesome. Like
no, that wasn't as good as him.
But it was pretty darn good.
One day I'll be as good as him.
All right, talk to us a little bit about what we're seeing here with the hair.
We have the only hair dissolving formula in the country that we know of here at HSN. If it's pet hair, if it's human hair, if it's fuzz, lint, or fur, our product turns hair into foam. It turns it all into foam. See, that hair breaks down into foam, that foam breaks down into liquid, you run hot water.
So for barbershops and beauty salons and that sort of thing, or for anybody that has a family with long hair,
that's
or you've
out
got
of the inside
pets.
of the beauty hair. I mean, the pet salon, you know, when you wash your dog, that's what it looks like down the drain line right there.
So we've got about 2.5 minutes remaining in the presentation. We want to remind you, you're getting 2 of the 32-ounce bottles. You said 10 to 12 applications from each of the bottles that you're getting here. You're showing us some of the products that are on the supermarket shelves.
Yeah, the depot stores, the supermarkets.
Yes, and look at how much you're using too.
Yeah, they tell you to use the whole bottle. I'll go ahead and pour the whole bottle.
Oh, jeez.
Automatically, you see what's happening, right?
Yeah, but you use very little of this.
Very little super fast. Things are breaking down, but over here, things are expanding. These chemicals get hot. They expand the material in your drain lines, and that's no good because things start coming back up out of your drain lines, and it's toxic because there's chemicals in there as well.
Wow.
So let the product do the work. Give it 10 minutes to break down. Let it sit overnight if you can, and then you can run hot water in the morning.
If you want these type of results, then you give us a call. It's easy to order. We give you 30 days. It can't be the #1 best-selling drain cleaner here at HSN.
Yeah.
If it didn't work.
100%. It works. It works good. You look at the reviews. We've been here since 2003. Okay, that's
the
That's 15 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the numbers really speak for itself. In your bathroom sink, right? Everybody goes to brush your teeth, right?
Toothpaste, makeup, hair.
The water doesn't drain. It's a slow drain.
Disposable contact lenses. What are you putting down your drain lines in the bathroom?
It's lotions, it's soaps, right? It's
body oils and soils. That stuff goes down a drain line and it hardens and solidifies. It gets very hard and it just builds that nest of clog, whether it's hair or soap buildup or whatever. Our product breaks it down into foam. We call that saponify. You run the hot water. And we mentioned already, you got to know it again. It's safe on your copper lines, your PVC, your galvanized steel. The older homes, they have terracotta clay pipes at home. It's safe on that. Lead pipes. Old homes have lead pipes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well,
because it's one of the #1 questions that people ask. Is it going to be safe to use on my pipes? The answer is yes. And that's why this product has been here since over 2003. Here are the results that we expect you to have. Remember, it's an accelerated formula.
Yes.
So if you want results fast and you want our best-selling drain cleaner, this is it. Let us send it to you. Ask about it. We can send 2 bottles out to you immediately. Or for a complete program, secure it on the auto ship and you'll be able to get an immediate shipment and then 4 additional shipments throughout the year. Thank you so much for being here.
Marlo.
Nice to have you.
Good to be with you.
Thank you. Please continue to shop with us. We'd be happy to send this out to you. All right, ready for your chance to win? I think we all like to win, right? So with so many places to shop, the fact that your loyalty and you have been shopping with us for so many years doesn't go unnoticed. As a matter of fact, as part of our Customer Appreciation Month celebration, we're giving one lucky winner, and I hope it's you, $25,000. So enter every day through April 30th. And all you have to do is search sweepstakes at hsn.com. Thanks for letting me know. Did I get the lipstick off my teeth? Yeah, I don't know.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Thank you for being my shopping buddy. It is so much fun to do this together.
Okay, so the light bulbs that I grew up with, first of all, you'd have to replace them every couple of months.
Yep.
Now there are new light bulbs that not only will make and illuminate your house in a more beautiful way, but they should save you money on your electric bill and on your energy bill. And what's beautiful about these light bulbs, and we have them here for you, is that they're light bulbs that you don't have to worry about replacing for over 13 years, if you can imagine. Well, we're glad to have you shopping. My name is Marlo. I'm your host, and I'm here with Joe Harrison, who happens to be one of our electronic experts and has a computer science and engineering degree. And we're here to showcase for you a set of 10 light bulbs. You'll have a choice of what we're calling soft white or cool white, and we'll help you make a decision about these in just a matter of moments. These light bulbs come with a 3-year limit. So
yes.
When did light bulbs get a warranty?
Well, most light bulbs don't. I mean, most light bulbs, you bring them home,
honey, you break it, you go back and you buy it again.
Exactly.
Right.
3-year warranty. I mean, it's great quality that you're getting today.
Wow. So how do we to make a decision. Let's put that graphic up again, because we do need to make a decision on whether we would like to have cool white or soft white.
So the soft white, that's the same color that you guys have been enjoying for the last 100 years. That's what traditional filament lights will do. And then the bright white, those are the ones that mimic the sun. So the great thing about having this type of light is that, I'll show you here with the book, because for a lot of us will enjoy that soft white light, like when you're reading,
By the way, soft white is the most limited. If you want the soft white, hurry. You want to make a decision on that one pretty quickly.
So this is the one you want to have when you're relaxing. You put this on your nightstand.
Oh, that
have
is
this in your
nice.
living room. This is exactly what incandescent has looked like for years. This is the one, you can see how bright it is? Like my hands are the same color, but they look different under the light because this is what mimics the sun. So this is where, like, my wife has this on her side of the bathroom, because whatever she looks like under here, Marlo, is what she's going to look like outside. Also, when you're doing your crafting, when you're doing your scrapbooking, colors are more true to light because you have that bright white. Now, typically bright white is a more expensive light, but here they're the same price. But you also notice this light bulb looks a little different, Marlo.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it up so I want you to see it and tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here.
So this is what they call an Edison style light bulb. So you have a lot of light bulbs, LEDs, look like science projects. This one actually looks like an old Edison style light bulb.
I like it.
That's over 100 years old. Thomas Edison came out with that design. So what we teamed up with StoreSmith was to come out with something. I know you're making these faces, but
I know
Marlo,
those
this
are
is what
ugly.
this stuff looks like. So out there's so much confusion in the market because you're not sure what type of light bulb you need. Because when you go to the store, it's no longer, hey, I need a 60-watt light bulb. It's like, why do they have all these different varieties of light bulbs? And when you look at this one they have right here, this one costs $25. This one costs $17. Both of these don't even last 10 years. This one costs $2.50 and lasts 13 years.
And it is so pretty, right? Even
That
to go
is
into
so
your
much
light
better.
fixtures or your lamps or over the vanity lighting in your bathroom, which is really wonderful.
Exactly.
So I don't know if you've priced these newer light bulbs in your home improvement stores, but the next time you're in there, just stop over there in that little area and price what they cost. A lot of times they'll sell them in sets of 2 or even 1. You'll run back and get this value. This is an incredible value because one bulb, you ready for this? $17.
It's crazy expensive.
Now, you're getting 10. This is a super value. One of the biggest things we haven't talked about is how do you know? So you know you're getting 10, but for the average house, especially as we get ready, the weather is gonna warm up, right?
Absolutely.
You wanna be able to look at your electric bill, your energy bill, and go, okay, is there cost savings attached to this? The answer is yes, but how many light bulbs do you need on average for your home?
Well, a typical house has 40 lights in it. So I always tell people, buy 20 today that are the soft white, buy 20 that are the bright white, because you'll find different parts in your house, like down in the garage, you want a brighter light in your crafting room, you want the brighter light in your living room, you want the soft white light, but on average, the typical house has 40 lights. So it's crazy, Marlo, when you think about it. If you spend $100 today, because you're getting 10 packs, then you don't have to change your light bulbs for another 13 years. That's a great cost to spend just $100 and your entire house is done, or you can just buy 10 at a time if you want. But here's what really saves you a lot of money. The 2 lights that you see right in front of me, one is incandescent and one is your LED light bulb today. But one is only using 6 watts of power. The other one, Marlo, is using 60 watts of power. It's not until you actually see the gauge down below that this is the LED that's only using 6.6 watts of power. This is the incandescent that's using 60 watts. But when you look at the light, I'll turn it off, Marlo. This is the one here that is the old style, it's almost 200 degrees, it's so hot. This is your Edison style that's
This is the one that's in that little kid's oven.
Exactly, my daughter makes brownies off the heat that comes off of that. But because it uses less energy, this is the math behind it. So if that typical house has 40 lights in it, over the course of a year, it costs you around $500 to turn your lights on and off. When you switch over to LED today, because it uses more than 80% less energy, that $500 bill goes down to $100. That's $400 worth of savings because you changed over to a light bulb that costs $2.50. It is incredible. So when you think about that, that's $400 of savings per year. But how long does this last? 13.7 years. It's over $5,000 worth of savings. It's money that matters in your pocket. Every time you turn that light on and off, it's gonna save you money. And this is not just a throwaway light bulb. This is from StoreSmith. They're backing this up with a 3-year warranty that's coming with your light bulb. Like, when have you ever heard that? Normally you get the light bulb home, you break it, you gotta go and buy another one. 3 years warranty on it, and it's this Edison style light that looks absolutely stunning, because there are even other LEDs that are on the market that don't look as beautiful as this one. They look more like science projects. You don't want to have this thing sticking out of your ceiling fan or sticking out of your lamp. And this one here costs $17. Yours today, $2.50. By the way, this didn't even last 10 years. Yours lasts 13.7 years. It really makes it incredible. But I want to show you the colored temperatures one more time, because we're going to give you a choice today. We're making everything easy for you, because when you go to the store, you'll see a lot of different colors. This is that bright white, which is more expensive. This will mimic the sun. You can see my hand. It's nice and bright. You put this on the side of your bathroom where you put your makeup on, when you're doing your reading, when you're doing your needlepoint, you're doing crafting, it looks fantastic. Over here, this is that soft incandescent. You've loved this for hundreds of years, so you get the choice of either one. But the great thing about having this is that, Marlo, as soon as you switch over these LED light bulbs, I'll have to call you again in the year 2032 so we can change those light bulbs again.
Well, I just want to mention, Joe, before we wrap it up, that the soft white choice is the most limited and closest to selling out of the two. You have your cool white and your soft white. If you want the soft white, don't wait. Joe, as always, nice to see you.
My pleasure. Thanks to see you too.
Thank you. And thank all of you for shopping. Let us send those out to you. I think you've made a wise choice by making an investment. Well, many of us have Bissell products in our home. Bissell is a brand name that we know and love, and we trust this brand because the products are easy to use, they make life easier, and the quality of the Bissell products are so innovative. Today we get to share with you an incredible Bissell product that will vacuum your floors, but it scrubs them at the same time. I'm gonna say that again. It vacuums and scrubs your floors at the exact same time. How's that for multitasking at its very best? Jenny Bond is joining us.
How are you? Isn't it amazing?
So we know about a vacuum cleaner or a sweeper, of course.
Yep.
And we know about like steam mops and that sort of thing. Bissell has built a product where it does it at the exact same time. It's flying off the shelves. It's been one of the best-selling Bissell products since its launch. It's a regular vacuum, so if you just want to vacuum, you can vacuum. But if you want to vacuum and scrub and clean at the same time as you're seeing on your hard floor surfaces, it will do it for you. If you own it, give us a call. Tonight, we're offering it with 5 flexible payments, so break up those payments over the next 5 months. We've got free shipping and handling on this one. $54 gets it out to your home. It's 11.5 pounds. It comes with a 2-year limited warranty. We include for you a large bottle of the 32-ounce multi-surface cleaner, and we're also including for you an 8-ounce of the wood floor solution.
And you're getting the wood brush for the very first time. So this is brand new for your spring cleaning. We bring you the Crosswave that you love, but we're giving you the extras. So this is going to be your hardwood floor brush roll with that microfiber, hundreds of rotations per minute to buff and scrub any hard floor surface. You are, of course, getting your multi-surface, multi-purpose brush roll. We've never done such a large amount of that formula. Now I want you to look. It's for your wood. It's for your area rugs, it's for your tile, it's for anything that you have in your home. You're going to be able to scrub it and vacuum it with one machine. So here we go. We've just got some eggs. Okay, with shell. Ready? How about that? Ready?
Whoa!
There it is. Now I want you to look, whenever you see that light,
that is too cool.
I'm putting the formula right on the brush roll. Okay, so you don't ever have to have that mop and bucket. Look, you guys, shell with egg, raw egg on the floor. You'd have to do a paper towel and then mop it and then vacuum. How about this? That formula right on my brush roll. This is the magic of the Crosswave. Now look here.
That was a great demo, by the way. I mean, come on now. You had to enjoy seeing that. That was pretty cool.
And I mean, if I'm baking, I use it. But the best part is there's no egg left over. There's no pulling. There's nothing.
Because I totally related to you. I can see me now with the big old roll of paper towels on your hands and knees trying to get it all up.
And this does all the things. So you can do your hard floors and your carpets. But what's magical about the Crosswave? So here we actually have spaghetti. Are you ready for this? Now think about it. Imagine there's sauce. Guys, there's nothing that's gonna tangle on this brush roll. You're gonna be able to clean it up. Now watch this. It's lightweight and maneuverable. You just swivel around. Even this long spaghetti. But now look here. Guys, there's oatmeal with milk. How else would you get that? How about this here? Nothing clogs. You have that multi-level filtration system. This is my favorite going into summertime. Don't cry over spilt ice cream. Look at that right there. I am scrubbing and I'm vacuuming at the same time. Now this is something, remember when we were talking, because we talked earlier, this is something that I'm so passionate about with the Crosswave, okay? I just cleaned up egg and pasta. If you have pets, you're gonna clean it up. You don't wanna put this back in your, like in the closet, dirty.
Yes, of course not.
The Crosswave cleans itself. You ready? Okay. And then I'm gonna walk through, because you're getting 2 tanks, okay? But I have to show you this here, because I don't ever like to put stinky mops and stuff back in the closets dirty. So you don't ever have to do that with a Crosswave. You are getting the self-cleaning tray. I'm just gonna take regular tap water here. You just pop it right behind. Now remember when you saw here, when that light comes on, I'm actually putting that patented formula right onto the brush roll. So I've got water here. As I pull it back, you have a choice between hard floor and your rug. So now I'm applying the formula with that water. Because of that suction, you're sucking up the water, working with the formula, and now I just scrubbed my brush roll. Now watch this, okay? Now this is also great. Pops off just like this. Pet hair, pet messes, but guys, there was raw egg, there was spaghetti, there was ice cream, and look at this too. You can take this out and I can put on my new hardwood floor brush roll if I want to.
And if I want to take it to the sink and rinse it a little bit more, I could do that.
You sure can.
I've seen a lot of products. You have purchased a lot. I've never seen anything.
It's really great.
As easy and as smart and as fast as this. It's pretty darn remarkable, I must say. When you think about it, that was yogurt, it was oatmeal, about what, 5 egg yolks on this one. Think about what you would traditionally do in order to get this same surface clean. If you love what you just saw as much as I do, buy it. Get it at home. Yes, this is an investment. It's $269.99, but so is your time, right? Oh, yeah. Imagine being able to get 2 jobs done and half the time that it would take. Imagine the amount of money that you're gonna save on the paper towels. Imagine being able to save your knees from getting on the floor all the time cleaning. Look at this for any hard floor surface. So tile, your ceramic that you may have, even your runners, your area rugs, we're gonna be demonstrating that for you. Your sealed hardwood floors. This is why it's hard to keep this in stock. Great for a pet mom, great for a busy home, those high traffic areas. It is a great machine. It is a vacuum that in a very genius way also is going to clean and scrub those hard floor surfaces. If you own it, call us, let us know. If you'd like to get it, we have it tonight on FlexPay with free shipping and handling. So as when we spoke earlier, you said the setup on this is pretty easy.
It's so easy. You take it out, you pop your handle in, it's always ready to go. Now, I love stretching $1. So this is, you get the 2 tanks, okay? You're gonna take this right to your sink. You fill it up to here with hot water. It's about 2 ounces of that multi-surface formula. Remember, you don't have to switch it out. You can do your hard floors, you can do your carpets, your rugs, and your runners, and then you just pop it right back here in the back. On the top here, we're gonna go from our hard floor to our rug. The only difference is you apply a little more formula when you're doing it on your floors compared to your carpets. So, you know, but you just get to choose. But now I've got the brand new brush that we're gonna be able to do our hard floors. Talk about that buff and that shine. Guys, the dust, all the kind of things that cake up. You don't want to have that dirty mop and bucket on your floor. Look at that gorgeous shine. It's the microfiber from that pad that allows you to scrub, buff, and shine to get a gorgeous look onto your floors.
That looks so good.
Yep. And then you can see as soon as you do the light there, that means you're actually applying the formula directly on to that brush roll. Guys, look at that. There's no pooling. But then going up to here, this is the magic of your Crosswave. So here we have scuff marks, and then we have, you know, muddy shoe prints. It can be, if you've got pets, watch what you're doing here. Safe on all your floors. You see when I'm applying that formula right to that brush roll. And you're scrubbing and you're vacuuming at the exact same time, pulling up all of that dirt and grime right off your floor. But then coming over here too, I want you to see this. It's the egg, it's the pet mess, it's the big stuff here. You get that powerful suction, but of course, you're scrubbing, not down on your hands and knees, not ever having to worry about, you know, scuffing up your floors. You're getting the very best that Bissell offers on all of your different floor types.
So one of the things that I think is really magnificent about this is that, you know, we sell the type of steam mops, and they have products in the store where you have the sheets, you know, the sheets
Throw it away.
Or the cloths. And not that those are bad products, they have their place.
Yep.
But what are you gonna do when the egg yolk is down there? Or what are you gonna do when the yogurt is down there? That's just one sheet of that paper that you have to throw away. Think about how much you'd actually have to use. So cost savings, when you add it all up because of the way that this is designed, you're gonna actually save more money and you'll get the jobs done a lot faster by making the investment. Mother's Day is Sunday, May 12th. And just a little over a month. Today's the 9th.
Yep.
So just a little over a month.
Oh, it is.
Right? And I know sometimes we turn our nose up at things like this, but I'm telling you.
People love this.
With a product like this that's this clever and this easy, and that can vacuum and scrub your floors at the same time, this is a great Mother's Day gift.
It cuts it in half.
$54 to get this at home, free shipping and handling. It's item number 664983. Doesn't matter your flooring. Maybe you've got combination flooring.
Exactly, and that's why we love to show this. Chocolate milk, ice cream, sealed hardwoods, linoleum. That's a big investment in our home. Guys, look at that gorgeous shine. Now, I love showing this white tile. It doesn't lie. You know if there's anything left over. So here we've got oatmeal. I'm vacuuming and scrubbing. Look at that. Nothing is gonna get clogged inside. You have that extra large canister. But guys, look here, and I love to show this. Black pet hair, you know that you wouldn't be able to hide this. Do you see that edge-to-edge suction? This is the most powerful scrubber and like the most powerful vacuum combo. Melted ice cream with strawberries, okay?
You'll love it.
That, and you can maneuver to those areas. Guys, there's nothing left in the grout because you're getting that suction. But what I love, the flexibility with the Crosswave, guess what? Bissell knows that we may have rugs or runners, wall-to-wall carpets, also with our hard floors. Guess what I'm doing here? All I do is I switch it and I'm just doing my rug button, and look what we have here. You ready?
That's awesome.
I didn't switch a brush roll. I've got my multi-surface solution that's in there.
And look at how it's kind of the suction.
Oh, yeah.
And the pulling. I don't know. Can you guys see that?
But guess what? I'm scrubbing it and vacuuming.
That's the bomb. This is, I so get, I mean, the fact that you just a moment ago
was doing hard floors,
picking up yogurt and wet stuff like oatmeal and that sort of thing, and now you can vacuum the rug.
And just look, I mean, it's fresh, it's clean. Think about it. We have to vacuum. I mean, you do. Why not go ahead and scrub your floors? Summertime, pets, kids, all the stuff that comes in. You're scrubbing your wood floors, you're scrubbing your linoleum, you're scrubbing your carpets, your rugs and runners, and vacuuming at the same time. One machine,
and
under
my
15
gosh,
pounds.
when I tell you, if you're still using the mop and the bucket,
no.
Welcome to the 21st century, because no mop and bucket needed. You don't even have to put your hands in any dirty, soapy water. You don't even have to touch it, because one of the great things about this is that it's self-cleaning.
Yes.
It's called the Crosswave. It's from Bissell. That's a brand that you know and love. We give you 30 days at HSN. It weighs about 11.5 pounds, so it's super lightweight. Has a beautiful slim profile, so it will store easily in a little small closet. We start you off with two great solutions. One is that 32-ounce multi-surface solution. Remember, this works on all hard surfaces. And we also give you a specific formula for your wood, and then two different types
of the microfiber brush rolls.
Of the microfiber brush rolls, one specifically for your hard floor surfaces. So this same vacuum, you're gonna vacuum your rugs and your runners with.
I mean, the flexibility. But this is something that's very personal to me.
No broom, no mop needed.
No broom or dustbin. Do you have this? Kitty litter.
Yes.
Okay, I was just doing it earlier today. Guess what? When it's lying around up front, you gotta clean that up. How did it get there? So watch this. One machine, I just turn it on, I got my hard floor. Guess what? You can just vacuum it if you want the first time. But you see that edge to edge, guys, there's no scattering. This is a lightweight powerhouse that allows you to scrub those messes and vacuum at the same time. But now I want you to look here. I'm gonna turn it off so you can hear. We have our pet hair, kitty litter, and pet messes. mess, same time, and here you can just scrub right over it. Allow that cross wave to do all that work, and now there's nothing left behind. But I don't want you to think that you're sacrificing power. So here we have, I mean, this is caked on, and we're gonna cut through this to show you the scrubbing power of the Crosswave.
Well, as we show you this one last demo, I do want to extend an invitation for you to shop. It's 664-983. As you watch this demo, go to our website, hsn.com, or call our toll-free 800 number. Don't miss it.
No.
Get it at home. Give it as a gift. See what all the excitement is about. See how this is going to make your life easier. Look at how it's cutting through the grease, baked on, caked on. I mean, my goodness. Well, you may have to go over it a couple of passes because it's been there for a while.
Oh yeah, we caked it on for it.
Look at how it cuts through that grease, dirt, and grime.
I mean, you are getting a powerful vacuum, a powerful scrubber, and this was, guys, this was caked on, and you can see that nothing's left behind. It stands up on its own, but to have that flexibility of scrubbing, vacuuming all the floor surfaces in your home, I mean, really, it's almost like someone goes, Jenny, what's gonna make your life easier? The Crosswave.
I tell you, if you've never seen this, isn't it neat? When I met Jenny and she said it vacuums and scrubs at the same time, I'm like, are you kidding me?
I know, it's hard to picture.
I know. Oh, it's so awesome. I can't wait until you get this at home. Jenny, as always, thank you, my love.
This was so much fun.
Thank you. I'll see you on this Sunday. Thank you so much for shopping with me. But stand by. The other Smith girl is gonna take you shopping. Hi, Shannon.
Hey, thank you, Miss Marlowe, and thank you, of course, which is what we always do. April, of course, being customer